Hello and good morning. This is your host Farhan and welcome to DegenSea. This video marks the start of the NFT series, which will enable you to understand NFTs and to be able to create NFTs on your own. So, what are you waiting for? Let's deep dive into the deep rabbit hole of Web3. So, first of all, let's understand what Web3 is. If we see the history of the internet, there was 3 stages yet. So, Web 3.0. So Web 1 was basically the first phase of the internet, which comprised of websites which included just text. So whoever understands, so just HTML in those websites which just provided you information which you could see. Then there came Web 2.0, where you could interact with the information. So there was HTML, CSS, JavaScript and all the other multiple languages that you see right now. So it focused on mainly community development and things like, as you can see with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it enabled people to form communities, but the problem was that the data was still owned by the networks, was still owned by the companies. So what was the solution to that? Then my friends came in Web 3. So Web 3.0 enabled the users to own their own information. So whatever is there on the internet, you own that. So moving on to this, Web 3.0 has its own digital currency, has its own digital assets. And for that, we are going to be talking about in this whole series, and that's what DegenSea aims to be. It teaches you every aspect of Web 3.0 and enables you to understand what they are and hopefully cash on it as well. Moving on, what are 2 big things in Web 3.0? That is, as you might know, crypto and NFTs. So crypto is a whole different series, and we'll make a whole different series based on that in a detailed and proper way. However, I'll just give you an introduction of crypto. So cryptocurrencies are just tokens. You might have heard Bitcoin. So what is Bitcoin? There are 2 types of currencies. There's one fiat currency and then there are cryptocurrencies. So fiat currencies are currencies like which you would see in the real world, for example, like the dollar, and then there's the Indian rupee, and then there's the Chinese yuan and things like that. But the problem with fiat currencies is that they are owned by the governments. The governments can choose to manipulate with the currencies as much as they can, and as you might have seen, there's a lot of fuss going around about de-dollarization right now because the American government usually interferes with other governments and the global economy through the dollar. However, let's not get into that right now. Coming on to cryptocurrencies. In cryptocurrencies, all the power lies within us, the users. So we decide how we use them. So that's the basic gist of it. And obviously we'll get more into that in the later series, and I'll give you a more detailed explanation of what cryptocurrencies are. However, let's move on to NFTs. So what are NFTs? NFTs are non-fungible tokens. As the name suggests, yes, they are non-fungible. It means that they are unique. So NFTs are digital assets. So they are totally unique in their own aspects, and there is nothing like the same asset that exists on the internet and that exists in the world. So if you just see the broski over here, shout out to broski gang. So yeah, this broski is unique, and there are no broskis like this that exist on the internet. So this broski is owned by me, and I own the full rights to it. Broski is, by the way, an NFT collection. You must check them out. Great gang. So yeah, just like this broski, I own it, and there exists nothing like this on the internet. I mean, sure, there can be multiple variations of it, but I own this piece of art. Now there is another aspect that I think we should talk about in this video as well. That is a troll and a huge question that is on the internet. How do you own it? Like it is just a digital picture, and I can just go and right click save the picture. But however, that is not the case. So let me give you an example around that. If you see the picture of Mona Lisa, I'm sure you must have heard what Mona Lisa is. You can see I have used this picture. Now, do I own Mona Lisa? No, man. I'm just a broke high school student. I do not own a multi-million-dollar picture. So I do not own it. However, I can still use it. The real owner has the rights to it. So while you can't see it and while you can't download it, you do not necessarily own it. And that's the thing. Web3 enables you to own things. So unless you have the keys to the wallet or you can access the wallet which holds the NFT, you do not own the NFT. So yeah, that's the thing. I hope you are able to understand and how NFTs work and what they are. Now, moving on to what kinds of NFTs they are. Like, I'm sure you must have seen the art aspect of it. However, there are multiple other things. So NFTs come in various forms. NFTs can be music. NFTs can be used as digital passes. NFTs can be used in tickets. NFTs can even be used to sell land. NFTs can be used to transfer ownership. NFTs can be used in digital contracts and stuff like that. So yeah, NFTs are not limited to just art, and there are various aspects of it. But as this is just a beginner class, we are not going into that rabbit hole just yet. So yeah, that's pretty much it about NFTs and crypto, as this video was just supposed to be an introduction about what these two are and just a brief for you guys into the vast space of Web3. So yeah, I hope you were able to understand something in this video and hope this was useful to you. So in the next class, we'll be talking about how you can start trading NFTs, how you can set up your wallet and stuff like that. So what are you waiting for? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, hit that bell button as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it from my side, and I'll see you in the next one.